Hello students, welcome back to Let Us Master English. Today we are going to learn how to write an analytical paragraph when you are given a pie chart. In my previous two videos, I taught you how to write an analytical paragraph when a line graph or bar chart is given. So students, if you want to learn how to write analytical paragraph when you are given a line graph or a bar chart, then you may watch my video number 1 and 2. Students, this question appears in the writing section of class 10 CBSE and it is the task 1 of Ielts academic training. The contents of the video are: number 1, what is analytical paragraph? Number 2, format of writing an analytical paragraph. Then sentences and vocabulary required to explain pie chart is given, followed by an example where you will learn how to describe pie chart. And at the end of the video, there is going to be a homework for you as usual. So students, let's get started. Students, class 10th CBSE, in writing section, you have two topics. One is writing a formal letter based on a given situation. In this, you get 2 questions out of which you have to answer any one for 5 marks. Now, second is writing an analytical paragraph. CBSE has introduced this topic this year for 10th standard students, and story writing has been replaced by analytical paragraph. So students, here you have to write an analytical paragraph based on a given outline, data, chart or cues. Here also you will be given 2 questions. There is going to be an option and you can attempt any one of the 2 for 5 marks. Now let us see what is an analytical paragraph. Analytical paragraph is a paragraph that gives descriptive information on the basis of condensed information provided in the given line graph, pie chart, bar diagram, etc. So students, the input will be provided to you, and what you have to do is you have to analyze the given data. You have to study, you have to examine the given data presented in the form of chart, map, report or graph. So writing an analytical paragraph requires an analysis and comparison of the given facts and drawing conclusions based on the given data. Now students, how to write an analytical paragraph? Analytical paragraph has 3 main parts. Number 1 is introduction. In introduction, usually we write 1 or 2 sentences. Introduction has to be very short. And here you have to paraphrase the information which is provided in the question. Means the information which is provided in the question that you have to rewrite but in your own words. And the second is overview. Overview describes the overall trend. And then comes the body paragraphs. Here you have to write your analysis in detail. Now students, let us learn how to write introduction. So you should start your answer by writing an introduction. The introduction is 1 or 2 sentences where you paraphrase the information from your question. So students, here I have provided you some sentences. This will help you in paraphrasing the question. Like you can write, the pictorial representation reveals the fact that, and after that you can complete the sentence from the question. Or the chart shows, and if in the question it is written the chart shows, so you can replace it with the chart reveals, the chart represents, the chart illustrates, or the trends shown describe that, or you can write the given pie chart provides information about. So whatever words are there in the question, you can replace them with any of these lines. Now students, this is very important that you should not keep repeating the same structures. The key language when you write about pie charts is proportions and percentages. So common phrases to see are the proportion of or the percentage of. However, you can also use other words and fractions. For example, a large number of, over a quarter of, a small minority, a significant number of, less than a fifth. So these phrases would be helpful in describing pie charts. Now students, how you can change percentages to fractions or ratios. In the pie chart, you are always given percentage. So if it is given that the percent is 80%, so in fractions, you can write it as 4/5. If percentage given is 75%, then you can write 3/4. 70%, 7 in 10. 65%, 2/3. 60%, 3/5. 55%, more than half. 50%, then we can write half. 45%, more than 2/5 or less than half. 40%, 2/5. 35%, more than a third. 30%, less than a third. 25%, for this we can write a quarter. 20%, a fifth. 15%, less than a fifth. 10%, 1 in 10. 5%, 1 in 20. Now students, you all study maths. You know how to convert percentage into fractions. So this is very simple for you. And if the percentages are not exact as above, then we can use qualifiers to make sure your description remains accurate. Here are some more examples. If the percentage given is 77%, then you can write just over 3/4 or approximately 3/4. If it is 49%, then you can write just under a half or nearly a half. If it is 32%, then you can write almost a third. So here these words like approximately, nearly, almost, just over, these will be helpful to you. This table presents some examples of how you can change percentages to other phrases. In place of percentage, you can write proportion, number, amount, majority, minority. So if the percentage given is 75% to 85%, we can write a very large majority. If it is 65% to 75%, then we can write a significant proportion. If it is 10% to 15%, then we can write a minority. If it is 5%, then we can write a very small number. Now students, here is an example. The chart below shows the reasons why people travel to work by bicycle or by car. So, two modes to commute are given here. So, summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. So, students, when you are describing a pie chart, you should always group information in a logical way to make it easy to follow and read. You should compare categories together across the charts, focusing on similarities and differences, rather than writing about each chart separately. Don't describe both the charts separately, but try to show similarities and differences and compare the different categories. So here in the first pie chart, you can see reasons for cycling to work. Those people who cycle to work, what are the reasons? 30% of them cycle to work for health and fitness. 30% because it causes less pollution. 15% no parking problem. 13% no costs. And 12% think it is faster than driving. And in the next pie chart, reasons for driving to work, those who go to work by car. So here 40% drive to work by car because it is comfortable. 21% distance to work due to distance. 14% think it is faster than cycling. And 14% need to carry things to work. That's why they prefer cars. And 11% think it is safer than cycling. Now we have read this data and now let us see how to write the answer. So first, the introduction paragraph. The two pie charts display the key reasons why people choose to either cycle or drive to work by percentage. The largest proportion of people who cycle have made this choice for health and environmental reasons, whilst the prime advantage of driving to work is considered to be the comfort of traveling by car. Notably, for an almost equal proportion of people, their chosen method is the fastest. Taken together, health and fitness and less pollution are reasons given by over half of all people who prefer traveling by bike or car. Each represents a 30% portion, which is double the next most popular reason, which is a lack of parking issues at 15%. A different set of concerns has affected the decision of those who choose to commute by car. Comfort is by far the most significant factor at 40% of people. But distance to work is a major important concern for just over a fifth of drivers. For 14% of people, a faster journey time is the key factor compared to a figure of 12% of cyclists who find their means of transport quicker. So this way, students, you are going to describe the proportions and the percentages. Now, students, it's homework time. The pie chart shows the proportion of people from different households living in poverty in the UK in 2002. Write an analytical paragraph to describe the information in 100 to 120 words. So students, this you are going to explain using all the tips and tricks which we have discussed in this video. So students, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you have liked this video, please press the thumbs up icon, and for more such videos, kindly subscribe my channel. If you are a new viewer, please do not forget to press the bell icon for the latest updates. So please subscribe, share, comment and like my video. Thank you very much.